Hey, what's up, JVs and affiliates? Jameson Brandon here. A little bit different of a video for a JV page. You're seeing the copy right now to a very anticipated launch. It is our WordPress contract tool. Now, this started to come into creation after we released the very well-known and great launch that we had, which was our WordPress Legal Pages plugin. That plugin did 4,000 units and hugely popular. Still get about 5 to 10 emails a day, even though it's pulled off the market. That traffic's being funneled to a coming soon now, but hugely successful launch. And we took that similar philosophy and idea that we had behind that tool, and we created our WordPress contracts tool. So what is it? It's basically a super simple plugin that allows you to create a contract within 5 minutes or less. The contract bits and pieces, like the bit for SEO services or graphics work, everything that is a part of the contract was created from the same attorneys that we had create all the legal documents. Okay, so these are legally created contracts that not just offliners, onliners, anybody that deals with a service provider can use. So it covers everything from graphical work down to pay-per-lead contracts and pay-per-lead services. Okay, so we have a really cool funnel with this. I'm going to actually show you the product here in just a minute, but I wanted to give you a glance at the copy. The copy is going to be very similar to that in which we used for the legal page plugin. It's very simple. We present a simple problem, which is losing money by not having contracts because they don't pay you. Not getting paid as much as you should, and all kinds of other problems like what we've outlined here. So the current solutions that are in the marketplace right now is either to Google search around for some of the free or open source HTML contracts and try and make them fit your business. Pay high costs for an actual lawyer to whip you up some contracts, or leverage something in the WordPress community, and there's currently nothing. So that's where WordPress contracts come in. Here's what we're looking at for the core features for the front end product. I'm going to get to the funnel more in just a second, but the core contracts that are going to be in this is SEO, PPC, web design, reputation management, and social media. Everything is shortcode driven, just like our legal page plugin. You can create unlimited contracts. Everything is really customizable within one settings page for all the shortcode stuff. And then we also have a page builder that is how they are able to kind of quickly drag and drop the pieces of a contract to complete what they need. So they can add these elements to think of it like a sandwich. There's a top, an opener, and a closer, and in between they can add in as much or as little as of these contracts as they want. So if they're covering multiple topics, things like that, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, after that is created, they are able to download the contract as a PDF. So what happens is you can choose to plug in all the settings from the back, and then submit it and then save that PDF, or you can go ahead and kind of print it out blank, or save the PDF blank, and then you can go through it all with whoever you're dealing with. That would be more suited for a face-to-face scenario. So there's two ways that you can do it. So you can completely fill it all out down to the T, or you can leave it blank, and that's more suited again for face-to-face. So that is a little bit about the tool. The how the funnel is going to work is, let me go ahead and jump over to the funnel really quick. I got my dummy video up here. This is the JV page that you're going to be on to be watching this video. The funnel looks just like this. So the basic version is what I just went over with you. The OTO, the first OTO, is going to be the maxed out version. That's got a total of 12 contracts, so adds another 7 contracts to it. It's got a digital signature feature. It's got logo upload, branding removal, and some other features that allow the WP admin to quickly, kind of keep track of all these contracts and search them out. All those features are in the very first OTO they hit. So on a no thanks, they actually go to the downsell, which is 3 licenses versus unlimited licensing here. And then they get 2 more of the contracts and they get 2 more of the features. So this is kind of like our exit rescue off of a no for the maxed out version. So this is a very proven funnel. We've used it before and squeaked out a lot of additional gross on the no thanks downsell. So we're really excited to put this into play again. All right, so let me show you now the actual tool. So here we are. Let's start with a completed contract. I didn't fill in any of the top information, so you'll still see the shortcode references in there. This is what it looks like if you don't fill out what you need to fill out from the WP admin. And when you do fill it out, it all just seamlessly flows like what you see here at the bottom. Okay, so what I did here was, here you can tell that I filled that out because I purposefully put in poop, just something funny and goofy so that you would know that it was filled out and working correctly. But description of services is where everything falls. All right, so in our sandwich, this is our opener up until point 2, number 2, and then everything that, all the contracts that we add in fit in here. And then our closer, or the bottom half of the sandwich, is payment invoices all the way down to the bottom. That's the bottom piece. So that's how we're kind of creating the contract sandwich, I guess you could call it, okay? At the bottom, we fill in this information. As soon as we fill this in and click on I accept the terms of this agreement, a pop-up prompts immediately with download of the PDF. So very cool, very quick, and seamless, as you can see. Okay, so now let's look at the back end. The back end settings, as I told you, one settings page for all of the main short codes. You see this should look familiar, name of the agreement. Since I didn't fill it out, you know, it's all still showed as a short code on the live page there. And then the PDF settings, we can change all the sizing and fonts so that that looks any way that you want it to look, basically, from a font standpoint, and then update that for when that's downloaded. From there, we're going to go to the actual template page. Each one of these pieces of contract, there's elements to them. And so let's take a look at that. What I mean by that is you're doing specific things here. So each one of the options and, you know, the plugin references for the shortcodes are going to be here. And there's little help bubbles so that you can kind of see what's going on with it. So very easy to use. And so each one of these, we break down all the little bits of the contract that we need specifics on. This is, again, if they wanted to complete this contract and then send off the PDF just to be whatever, you know, for your record, whatever you wanted to be signed, to be, you know, whatever. If they wanted to completely fill all this out, they can. If not, you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. Okay, and then when you're done, you would save it and then come here to create page. And then all you have to do with the page builder is click, okay, SEO. You see, now SEO services is added. Website design. You see, now website design is added. When we're all done, click on publish. And what you'll see is that all these references are now going to be filled in since we went and edited those and filled in all those details. So everything that's a short code that we filled in will now be looking how it should. So it'll fulfill and complete that contract. And then you can name the contract whatever you want. So, you know, John's plumber contract, or, you know, graphic guy contract, whatever that looks like, that's what you would name it. Okay? So I wanted to make this video different for you guys, for my JVs, for my affiliates, to give you an inside look at this tool. Obviously, as you can see, it's badass. There's not a single tool on the market like it, and anything that's comparable, you're talking about bringing in somebody legally and costing thousands and thousands of dollars. This tool and this funnel is going to convert like crazy because everybody knows it. It's going to be just like our legal page plugin. We're actually wanting this to be better. So we're looking forward to having you on board. We're looking forward to you helping us take this to the next level, making this a really big and fun launch for all those involved. So the affiliate links are going to be underneath this video. You can check out the funnel in deeper format underneath this video, and anything that we're going to be adding to this, you'll find on this page as well. Thank you so much for watching, and talk soon.